Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, Flavored here, and here I am at the daily PvP desk getting ready to showcase yet another Solder ranked match. This time it's going to be a hotball from Prophecy of the 5 between two teams called ASCII and Clutch. And you know what, recently I've been following a lot of ranked streams, and I'm a little bit sad to see that recently streaming of ranked games from Prophecy of the 5 has slowed down quite a lot. I used to see Hostile Takeover streaming, I Am Legend streaming, I used to see some Clutch guys playing, but recently nothing of that seems to be up, and I'm really starting to wonder what exactly is happening with these guys. I've heard that, for example, Clutch is having some lineup problems and they're trying to reform, and you know, guys, fix your problems as soon as possible, because I really want to see your games. Prophecy of the 5, you know, it's a hub for the Eastern US PvP, and it really should be visible. Anyways, this is going to be a game between ASCII, formerly known as ASCII to Victory. One of their players, Dark Yoda or Dark Yogurt from Host POV, we're gonna be watching this game. You probably know because he's a well-known streamer, been streaming for months now, and from what I can tell, a lot of people enjoy his casts, but I don't really know that much about Clutch though. But let's go ahead and look at the setups for these two teams, and immediately you can see that they're almost identical. Although what's interesting, the difference here is that ASCII is gonna be using Killer Commando, not a frequent sight in games today. They're also having a triple killer setup, one of each class, and that's kind of interesting. And on the other hand, Clutch here, of course, will be using an Arsenal Mercenary, and that is quite interesting, of course, as well. Both teams got kind of a balanced setup for hotball. They've got Carnage or Combat, they've got some focus, but at the same time, just look at that. ASCII compared to Clutch doesn't really have any burst DPS. What's also interesting is that both sides have opted to go for lethality and dirty fighting snipers. That is not the most effective spec for hotball. Still, it's good, of course. Snipers have their entrench, they have their role, but going for hybrid, for engineering, for of course saboteur would be a more interesting approach to, or a more viable approach to, that hotball play. Anyway, it looks like ASCII got the ball but got destroyed, but the ball carrier did not really make it to any close to Dark Yogurt, who was positioning at the line of Clutch, and it looks like this time who's carrying the ball right now for probably the main tank. It looks like, yes, it's the Juggernaut, and he is already, but look at that pull, will it? Oh, unfortunately a little bit of a blunder here on telekinetic wave. Still a good attempt to we'll see. Actually, what's interesting to note here is that Dark Yogurt prefers some stealth and CC play. Ooh, what a subtle phase walk here at the ball spawn. At the same time, though, it looks like the Juggernaut tank for Clutch is making his way to the line. We'll see. It looks like he is already there, just waiting for the signal. Will ASCII be trying to counter it in any way? Doesn't look like it. Remember, guys, ASCII here doesn't really have any burst DPS, so controlling middle might be a little bit of a problem. For example, Clutch has their Arsenal Commando, which would be of a tremendous help, but here we go, a fight for the ball. Good phase walk from Dark Yogurt, uses his resilience, uses grenade, as well as getting assists from his team, who are in full force here in the middle, and passes away to the tank, who's completely uncontrolled. That's something that Clutch should definitely think on. They really need to control that main tank. This is a must in every hotball game. Remember, guys, you're playing hotball, but that was a great pull on the tank. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out, gets saved. Awesome play from both teams. A lot of attempts. Also, guys, is something I forgot to mention, that it doesn't look like both ASCII and Clutch are running their regular setups. It looks like they picked up each of the teams picked up at least one player from the side, but you know, this is a hotball. Things like that will not impact hotball at all. Still, both teams are playing it good, and it looks like the score is going to be tied 1-1 here, and we'll see what's happening in the middle in just a second. Looks like, just look at that, Clutch right now is currently controlling middle, but you know, if Dark Yogurt comes in with resilience, places his phase walk and walks away, tries to stay out of combat. That's a good move, how Shadow should do. He really needs that his sprint to be active. He really needs to be uncontrolled, so he's able to grab that ball. It's my catchphrase, to be honest. I really should like trademark it or something. Grabbing balls by Flavored. Anyway, here comes the score. Dark Yogurt, well, that was actually something interesting. He phase walked, but while phase walking, he crossed through the jumper, that's how I call it, and look at that. So phase walk is actually not a teleport, but pretty much of a leap, 60-meter leap, works the same way. That's something interesting to note. Maybe it's better to avoid a straight line through the jumpers in the future. So unfortunately unable to get that ball here, and Clutch will probably be scoring. But then again, you never know, Dark Yogurt here or someone else might be engineering some kind of a pull. But then again, the rest of the team doesn't really have the capability to get that pull. Okay, Gingers, it's dangerous here. Oh my god, that was just a perfect pull here, and Dark Yogurt gets the ball. But where is it going? You should drop down in the pit. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Gets a Marauder to hit on his face, but his face is made of concrete. Will probably not be scratched by any damage of that Marauder. Also gets healed back to full. Trying to get the pass. That was a little bit dangerous. Marauder definitely could have intercepted there, and it would have been... Oh my god, it's a pull, and the tank is in the fire again. Oh my god, and Marauder could have burned, but of course immediately uses Undying Range, and he was like, oh, what am I doing in this fire? What's going on? I'm burning. And look at that, Clutch are in control of the ball once more, and that was an unexpected pull, actually. I totally didn't think something like that would happen, and Yoda must have his own pull, Uncle Down, but no, oh my god, a little bit of a failed pull, and also, but then again, the tank would have been saved by the Sorcerer anyway. A good play from both teams, and Dark Yogurt will probably be disengaged and not trying to attempt anything else, while the rest of his team will... Well, no, I don't think they will be following. And yeah, the tank of Clutch is already at S-Key's line and will probably be scoring right now. And the sniper is already in position. What will be happening? No, Dark Yogurt is unable to grab the ball, and a Marauder gets it. But you know, if you focus fire, the Marauder. But then again, just remember, guys, that S-Key doesn't have any burst damage, and it's very hard to take down a Marauder with basically only single smasher, because Cloak of Pain and Saber Ward really make it hard for Lethality Sniper, as well as, or rather, Dirty Fighting Gunslinger and Combat Marauder, Combat Sentinel to do something against him for quite a while. So only a Smasher can really put pressure on that Marauder who caught the ball, and it's 3-1. S-Key starting to fall behind. Seriously, guys, come on, you can do it. I'm pretty sure Dark Yogurt is getting in a position to allow his tank to leap on him, but there goes the pull. Didn't exactly happen as that guy intended, I suppose. Well, still manages to get the tank into fire, but the tank uses his defensive cooldowns, of course, and is free. Saved, I suppose. Not the best pull that could have happened, but I guess that assassin from Clutch panicked a little bit. Of course, he didn't want that score to happen. He wanted to utilize his abilities to maximum, and he was feeling that he was a little bit behind, so he had to use it as soon as possible. He did. Well, and it almost worked out, after all, he did get the tank into the fire, but a little bit too late, I suppose. And here we go, looking at the fight in the middle. I remind you that Clutch will have an upper hand here, you know, simply because their burst damage is considerably higher. I don't think that S-Key can output enough DPS here to put pressure. Pretty much all of their DPS is sustained, with the exception for a single smasher, so even two healers should have no problems sustaining their team through all that damage. On the other hand, while of course S-Key has a lot of survivability thanks to triple healing setup, basically generally started team, but due to the additional damage and through the clever target switching, I think that Clutch might be able to kill people, And look at that, Clutch gets the ball once more here. Will it be 4-2? I really wouldn't want. I want to see some pulls, something. Come on, Dark Yogurt, you can do it. I shouldn't be biased, but I really want this game to go on and just not be so clearly one-sided. Even though it's not one-sided, what am I saying? But I just want to have I just don't want any teams to have a clear advantage over the other. And look at that, it's pretty nice to see that Yoda decides to spend the whole game sitting in the fire traps. I think he likes places that are warm. He must be some kind of a lizard, perhaps. And unfortunately was not able to pull anyone, and looks like it was the Sorcerer who had the ball for a second there, passes it to the Juggernaut, but it looks like Juggernaut, oh, it was a Marauder, but looks like the Marauder was not sure he would be able to stay alive, and finally a pull, but a good hold the line, unable to knock down that Mercenary here, and Mercenary drops the ball immediately. For a second I thought he will not be able to go down, but still. Oh, and that's an interesting pass to the Sniper. To be honest, I'm not sure that something they should have done, but wanted to keep the ball, of course, because you never know. If you reset, there is no guarantee you will pick it up, so just wanted to do something to divert attention from himself to someone else, and I suppose Sniper does as well as just about anyone else. We'll see if the Sniper will be able to pass it away anywhere, because right now he seems to be trying to push ASCII back. Still sitting in cover. Dark Yogurt is getting in position. Of course, like I said, he really likes these warm places here. It's interesting to see. I wonder if he has a fireplace at his home. He looks like a person who might have one, judging from how much he likes his fire traps and stuff. Just look at that. He decides, well, let me stand there. And finally, I don't really know, maybe Clutch should have reset. Oh my god, look at that horde of players jumping from the respawn. Dark Yogurt has a dot on him, but did it run out, or did he actually use resilience? I kind of missed it. Still, it looks like the score will be tied, and just look at the timer here. It's 2 minutes remaining in this match, and this is getting really dangerous here. Looks like ASCII wants to stall time for a little bit, and that is kind of a good tactic. But no, there goes the score, and who will be picking up? Oh, it's ASCII, and this is really dangerous for Clutch from now on, because ASCII could just stall at the line and just score at the last 4 seconds, and it will be their victory. Seriously, I don't think Clutch has any chance to counter that if ASCII decides to go for that approach, because basically both teams got only one pool and nothing else. And so a tank could just turtle in a corner and just sit there, and the other team will not be able to just circumvent it in any way. And let's see if a pull will follow or something. But the Sage is already in position just in case to pull the tank back. And look at that, a grenade goes off. Tank is a little bit low, getting choked. Will it be killed? Actually, if it's a combat marauder, he can still do it by rooting, and but no, had to score. And it's 3-4, 55 seconds remain in this match. Will Clutch be able to come back here? They grab the ball, and basically, if nobody is in the mid right now, well, there are few members of ASCII there, but if nobody slows down the ball carrier, they might still be able to do it and win the game. 40 seconds remain. There is already someone in position to provide support to the tank. ASCII should really be throwing everything, but at the same time, they should pay attention to that resolve bar. They really need to... Okay, tank is about to score, but a grenade goes off. Okay, telekinetic wave, and the tank does not get... Maybe he should pass right now, because no telekinetic wave. Tank, don't keep the ball. 10 seconds remain in this game. My god, he passes. Come on, you can still 5 seconds. Full resolve. Oh my god, gets rooted by a leap. 0 second. Oh my god, guys. That was intense. That was seriously intense. Let's pause here for a second. Let's just look at, even though it's insanely hard to see. Why the hell is everything so small? But, oh, really, really. What we can see immediately is, of course, definitely S-Key out-heals their opponents, but at the same time, somewhat of a better DPS, of course, but that was to be expected, to be honest, somewhat of a better DPS on the Clutch side, so I suppose this effectively balanced teams out in terms of S-Key had better survivability, Clutch had a little bit of a better damage, and as we could see throughout the game, they had some better presence in the mid, but still, that didn't exactly help them to get the balls when they needed it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this game, especially considering we do not really see that much Prophecy of the 5 PvP as of late. I really enjoyed the game. It was very intense, to be honest. Wow. And it ended so unexpectedly. The Clutch was just two inches away from victory, but the tank was not able to dodge the roots. I wonder if he had. It was an assassin. Did he have deflection? If he had, it might have. Too bad he didn't pop it. If he didn't, well, bad luck. No, but seriously, it was intense. It was intense and pretty cool. And this, I think, is it for this video. Let me know what you think about this game in the comments. That would be cool to hear from you guys. But anyways, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/dailypvp, as well as to my Twitch cast at twitch.tv/dailypvp. I do a lot of casual PvP live casts and stuff like that. Always communicate with my viewers, and I'm glad to see new faces. Also, like and follow on Facebook and Twitter, both at /dailypvp. Some more additional info below. Well, let the credits roll, and I will see you in my future videos. Oh, by the way, I totally forgot that this was This is the first of my birthday presents, because today is August 2nd. I hit 28. Sad day, kinda. Now that I think about it, I'm getting old. But well, even though usually it's my birthday now and I should be receiving presents, but I decided to instead give you some. So this is the first of several presents I will be giving out throughout the day. So if you are watching this like on the August 2nd, maybe you should probably hit my stream. I will be giving out a few games later tonight, unless I'm too drunk, because the celebration starts in just a few hours from now on, and I intend to drink some, you know, but and if I'm not too drunk in the evening, I will be doing some casting, playing some games and stuff, and we'll be giving out some presents. So that's something that you might have liked to know, and on this note, I'm bailing out. I will see you in my future videos. Daily PvP off. Stay safe, guys and girls.